they are.
Yeah.
All right, we should be going. Okay. So, hi YouTube.
Hello.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Hello, YouTube.
Yeah.
All right. So we're hoping that this works a little better. You should be able to check your YouTube and see if it's going live. It's gonna be a little behind.
Yeah, I can see it. Hi, Stephen.
Hi, Ginger Ninja.
Hi, Ginger Ninja.
I dig deeper
Your
ministry.
dad, great dad.
Hi, Mom. Funky's over
Uh-oh,
here.
echo.
My hand is here.
We're getting an echo. Hey.
Yeah. Dad, I think it's you. All right, is that any better now?
Sorry.
We're having some issues with sound.
No, they had to keep me.
Still bad?
Not allowed to be on camera.
Yeah,
Really?
it might be
Yeah.
trying to hear Miss Lord.
Okay, oh me either.
You're either?
Okay, hold on.
Let me unmute this.
Well, say goodbye then, at least. Don't just storm out.
Do I look like I was
Yeah,
storming now?
Bye.
I can't even hardly see them, so it's all right.
I could make this
Well,
bigger.
no, I don't have my glasses.
Hello?
Oh, well,
Jeez.
if you don't have your glasses, then I can't help you, buddy.
All right, so I can still hear her. Is the echo any better?
Is it me?
I don't think so because I can hear you and I don't hear anything else.
We can't hear you. You're in
Okay.
the headphones, so.
Mom, did you fix?
All right. Well, you girls have fun.
Are you sure you don't want to stay? Hey, maybe you could talk about the craft that you have planned.
I don't have one planned yet.
Well,
Could you try to put headphones in maybe?
It might be hearing us off.
Me?
Yeah,
I don't know.
Get him
Well,
on. It might
It might be because we're using audio. Oh, that's what it is.
Okay, I think I fixed it. Wait, no, that's not it.
can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
Yeah, I
hear
can hear you
you
fine. We don't hear the echo.
I can't hear you now.
No one
no one has
a
a
You can
YouTube
try
channel.
sticking some earbuds in.
Where's
Where's
that
that
room?
room?
I'm sorry,
I'm sorry,
guys,
guys. We're so lost right now.
Go up. There we are.
How do you
mute us?
Mute. Yep. Okay. I think we fixed it.
Or does that help?
That should have done it.
That should have done
Yeah,
it.
that should have done it because there were two coming in and out.
All right. Mom, did that fix?
Are we
I
good
can't
now?
hear you.
Yeah, technology is awesome.
Can
I don't know. It might be these earbuds.
Can you hear us? Oh, I've been muted.
Oh no. What if we mute ourselves on this end and just use that for audio since that's in here anyway? Sure. Okay, so you got to turn off.
All right, is that any better? I think we should be back, able to listen now.
Do you guys have an echo coming in? Can you guys hear us?
And Miss Lori, can you hear us?
I can hear you. Am I
Okay.
echoing?
Hear us? Can you guys all hear us? Okay, Mom's giving us thumbs up, so we're good.
Okay.
So pretty much what we tried to do is we made a mistake setting up the live stream. We set it up through. You can probably take your headphones out now.
Well, we still have to hear Miss Lori.
Okay. We set it up through YouTube instead of through StreamYard, and since we don't have premium StreamYard anymore, we can't actually use a previously made YouTube live stream. We have to make it in StreamYard, and we didn't do that.
Camera, mic's over here. Make sure you're loud.
Okay. And we didn't do that, so we had to look into if there was a way that we could connect another platform to it. And so we tried using OBS, which is what we use for our music live streams. So I found out that this new software called Video Ninja, like VDO, not video, VDO, Ninja. It's actually kind of clever name. We found out that that actually works pretty well, and you just invite your guests into that and put it in as a browser in OBS, and it worked, kind of.
Yeah, so that's why it's been 10 minutes and we only just figured out the sound. And we still didn't totally figure out the sound because Ms. Lori and everyone else, I think, is listening off the browser.
Yeah.
So all of
Bucky
my
and I
mic is
over
literally
here-
the only,
Bucky
my
and I
iPad
over-
mic is the only thing that's going, and that's not good.
Yeah, Bucky and I over here can't hear Miss Lori, so KK, you're gonna have to.
Oh wait, is this the mic? This might be the mic too.
It doesn't have a mic.
It does, I think. No, because it registers as a mic on the.
Mm.
But anyway.
Anyway,
Oh dear.
we're gonna make this thing.
Oh.
Upside down.
It's meant to be a feather.
Why is it hanging upside down?
So this is our project for tonight, and only thing you need for this is yarn, hairspray, some school glue, some cardstock that you can make into little leaf
One
templates.
smaller than the other. Not really sure why yet.
Feathers, not leaves.
But we already nice. We already set up here with a 20-inch string of yarn that we folded in half so that there's a loop down here and the ends down here. And this is going to be your kind of loom for the whole thing. All right. And then
we're
we
learning
have
to
several of
macrame.
these, which are about, how long is this?
20 feet or 20 inches.
So, and then these are also 20, yeah. So there's a bunch of these 20-inch ones. And you're going to want to fold them in half like this. Oh, wait, are these 10?
Wait, hang on. This one on the board is 20 inches. And then the other one should be 9.
10. We did,
Well, when Mom and I did it, it was 9.
yeah. So these are the 10. Okay, thank you. So the one on the board is 20 inches, and then we
Fold
just
it in half.
and then we just tape it down by folding it in half. Yeah, these are slightly longer.
I'm throwing a bunch of feathers from it.
And then these are 10 to 15 inches. And then you're going to just leave these loose. Like I have a huge pile of these here.
Should I color coordinate them?
Nope.
So do I want my loop to be at the top or at the bottom?
It doesn't really matter. The way I did it was with the loop at the top, but you basically just need both of these to be held in place.
We can't hear what she said, so you gotta let us see.
Well, I think everyone else can, but Miss Lori was asking if it needs to be on top or on bottom.
Yep, that's it.
Yep, just like that. And then you have these, which should be about the size or a little bit bigger of the string cut in half. It should be about half. So then you're going to have it like that. And then you have your half strings, which I think mine were smaller when I did mine. They were about half of it, and this one's like 1.5.
Okay, because mine are like, I think mine are maybe too long.
Those ones are good because you're gonna fold them in half.
Okay.
You're just gonna, because when you use them, they're gonna look like this. I'm gonna hold it up like that. You're gonna hold them like folded in half, like your one that you tie down is. Yeah, where's the GoPro? Just like that.
Okay.
All right, so then you just need a bunch of these, and you're gonna start by making sure it's even in half, and then putting it the middle of the loop. You're gonna put it under your tied down string. I'll show you what that looks like. So then it's just gonna feed through like that. And then you're gonna take another one, and I'm just randomizing the colors here because my yarn looks like that. Yep, you got it. my yarn looks like this, so I'm just randomizing the color.
No, I did it backwards.
You're going to do it again, but this time it's going to go under the loop. So like, do you see how there's a loop here? You're going to want to put the other one under it and then put it through that loop. Like that. So it is just kind of hanging in there under this one, which is what you fed in. And then you're going to take this, the extra string from the first one you put in, and you're going to feed it through the head of that other one. So then you're going to end up with a knot you can kind of pull together. I have to make sure Miss Lori can see it too, so this is like the best I can do.
Oh, so then you have to show it to her.
Yep. You got it! And then you're just going to pull that tight, and then the other side you're going to do the same thing, but starting on the other side. What? Yeah, so then you just hold it at the bottom so that it doesn't slide, and then you're going to push this down towards the end as far as you can without like breaking the tape. So then it should look like that. Not doing a very good, like here. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm.
And that's your first strand. And then I'm just going to go through the instructions again. Because the next one you're going to, yay, you got it. The next one you're going to do the exact same thing, but where this one started on the left, and you can see that means that on the other side of the string, I'm going to show what I'm talking about. You can see like there's this little spine here to the left of your original string. That's because you put this in first, so then you have that one line there. So to make sure it alternates throughout, like on this one, where
So
you
I
have
want the
like
line to be on opposite sides, right? Like
Yep.
mine shows up really good because my colors are very distinct, right?
Yeah, exactly like that.
So I have this little line that's on top, and I want that to alternate, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now I just got to figure out how to make that happen.
So the way I did
Because I don't remember
mine,
how I put the first one in.
right? So the way I like to do that is you look at the line and you look at the string it came from. It's going to be on the other side of the thing. So you have your line
The string
here.
it came from?
Yeah, you just go by the string it came from, and that was the side you started on. Like mine's on the left.
Gotcha.
Because my line is on the right.
Yeah.
And so then I just start the next one on the right to get that effect. I'm just going to put it through a little bit before I show.
And can I say something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Miss Lori, you also want to make sure that your arms are always flat, so always smooth it out.
Yeah, so then just basically the same
I did it!
Yay! So that's just the same thing you're going to do every time. You're going to make sure it alternates. You're going to pull them together, and then you should be able to see the line from the first bit of string you put in. Right, exactly. It's a little low. There you go. And then you kind of just, I'm going to do it on, comb them out a little bit like that to make sure that they stay straight.
Yeah, I got one here that's super long. I'm gonna like trim it off.
Yeah,
it's like
you can.
This much longer than the rest of them.
And you can trim them so that the bigger template of the leaf thing, they're basically like long hearts. You're gonna have two of them so that they're fairly close in size, but one's evidently smaller than the other. You're gonna take the big one, and that's gonna be your template for what the feather is gonna look like. So this bigger one you can just put on top, and where you're starting is at this little heart-shaped edge. So anything that's bigger than that, you're going to end up cutting later anyway. So I would leave a little bit so that you can hairspray it, but you can cut it if you need.
Okay, yeah. No, that was like extra long.
Why do you use hairspray?
Right.
So that it's stiff like people's hair.
Yeah, so yeah, Mom's holding up the feather, and the hairspray, make sure it's thick, make sure it stays in place, and then you have the smaller template that we ended up gluing onto it.
Why?
So that's going to
Gotcha.
keep it in place.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you can also see the alternating pattern really well on that one. She's showing it to the YouTube camera right now.
So he's trying to look.
There you go.
Very pretty.
Thanks.
So I can just start alternating my colors however I want to as well, right?
Yep. And then you're just going to go on the back and forth pattern all the way down to the bottom. Well, I mean, it's going to be pretty much to the bottom, but you really just want to use your template and make sure it's about the same size.
Bigger templates, right?
But I'm going to go back in the chat. Hello, Grace and Fire, Stephen A., Tamara, LNL Homestead. Sorry about your Wi-Fi. I think we were having some issues with our school Wi-Fi today, too.
Yeah.
Hello, Carlos, Ginger Ninja. Yeah, I know we had it fixed before we switched to the iPad mic, but now we're having issues where we can't have Miss Lori hear it if we use the computer mic, because then there's going to be feedback issues. So I think we're going to try some other things throughout the week and see what works so this doesn't happen again. But Stephen A., Dig Deeper Ministry, Rose Young, hi, thank you guys for being here.
Hello.
Thank you.
Yeah, and Bunky's
So I have some news while we're doing this.
Yeah.
I was going to have my art show next weekend.
Yeah.
On our live, but my sister, you guys have met my sister Lana. She has volunteered to come on and teach us how to line dance.
Ooh, that's cool. So you guys can't hear
right?
Talking
So
about.
I thought that would be super fun. So we're gonna push the art show out into, I don't know when. We'll figure that out.
That'd be super cool.
Yeah. I think it will be fun.
We switched cameras.
I see
Yeah,
that.
our camera's gone.
Wrong.
Your camera is gone?
Yeah, because the GoPro we just had right on top of this camera, because this is a really horrible angle. And the iPad fell. Yes, I know. But we're trying to get the GoPro to come back to life. There we go.
Is your GoPro hot? Which one do you have?
We have a GoPro 9, Hero 9.
Okay.
No, it's okay.
I have a 7. Mine gets pretty hot and it'll shut itself off.
Oh, yeah, I know ours had that issue like with the battery. Where is it?
Yeah, the battery getting really hot.
Yeah,
Some of them are better than others.
Right, and then we had a few that were worse than others. Like, that's not it.
The top melted.
And then like the battery expanded. It was weird.
Not expanded, more like the cap melted and came off.
Oh, it quit. That's why. Yeah, sorry about this. Okay, we should be back. So I'm gonna check the properties.
So how has everybody's week been?
How have your weeks been?
Good. Kinda. Ish.
They've been weeks.
Wow.
They've been going pretty good. I'm got a lot to do still in school, and I'm a lot of it behind.
I just figured out I'm 16. Yeah.
So that's a little bit troublesome, but we'll figure it out.
And I'm very behind as well. Like, very.
Aside from that, the new puppy is staying out with Falks a lot.
He's tearing her head off.
Not really. They fight a lot, and we're worried.
Oh, look at who's in the chat. Oh my goodness, it's Mr. David Irwart. Look, honey, what I'm making. It's
That looks
macrame.
awesome.
Give me that strap.
I'm sorry. I'm trying to
she's-
figure something out.
Oh, but must have figured out how to get in on the computer. Woohoo!
All right, so enjoy our look at the ceiling. I'm trying to figure something out.
Is that Mr. Dave?
Sorry
David
about this.
Irwart. Hi, Mr. Dave. This is macrame.
This is macrame. David.
Oh, I know.
Don't be difficult.
That's a problem.
No, no, you don't do that.
Okay, so then the rest of the live is just going to be on the iPad because this is a problem.
Can't you just make a new video?
Nice ceiling.
No, it's not going to register
It's
because
very
the GoPro.
pretty.
So that could work, but it still needs to shut down OBS to register, I think.
No,
But try it.
cameras always work.
Yeah. So just can you?
We're
Oh, it's right
having
there.
even more technical issues. Sorry.
The GoPro has a habit of stopping the stream after 20 minutes or so.
Oh, yeah.
And we're not. So yeah, we're probably not
It
going
likes to shut itself off.
Yeah.
Hello, Mr.
Because
Dad.
it says it's still USB connected and active and everything, but it's not working anymore. So I'm going to see if I can go back, revert to the older webcam.
Yep, the GoPro has a mind of its own.
Oh no, we're big now. That's a problem.
Really?
All right, we're back. But that it's a weird angle. Can you check? Oops. What am I even touching?
So, there, and then the angle up. You know what? That's good. Hey, give me this.
No, because now it's just the.
Yeah,
now
no,
it's
I
just
have
the
an
table.
idea. Give me the thing.
Okay.
Give me the thing. Hey.
What are you doing?
I wonder where Mima is. She should be getting in on this chat too.
That'd be fun, yeah.
She goes for surgery next week.
Hey, we'll be praying for
Just
her.
after my live, the 2 days after.
Oh wow.
On Monday.
She's messing up with the camera angle really bad.
Really bad.
Yeah.
It's really good.
All right, so now you can see
Yeah, you
3
can see
cameras.
what
I
we're
guess it's not
doing.
bad.
And you can see our faces. And you can see
You can see my hair.
Miss Lori.
You can see my right?
So Miss Lori probably can't see it on her end. But if you go to the YouTube tab, we now have 2 screens because we have really awful tech issues right now.
I actually am watching it on YouTube. So I can see, and yeah, your heads are cut off in one of the screens.
Yeah, we're down here. Yeah, I can't stay down there.
You're looking lovely, even headless.
I need to try to fix that.
Headless is the new 40. I don't know.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time David Irward has been in chat.
Yeah, I think that was
Like
the first
ever.
time. Oh,
What?
it's the first time Mr. Dave has been in chat ever.
I'm your first
wow.
subscriber.
What an honor.
All right, so that should be good.
Oh yeah, and Bunky says she subscribed to him.
Nice.
I
So
should
that's
go
the pattern.
subscribe to him.
I'm gonna get started.
No, I'm already subscribed to him too. I think it's just you and me, Bunky.
It's just you and It's just you and Miss Lori who are subscribed to Mr. Dave.
Oh, here, I can drop his link though, can't I?
I'll have to
Yes, you can.
subscribe to Mr. I'll have to subscribe to Mr. Dave.
Make sure you don't make it public.
I'll drop his link for you.
You got a couple compliments saying that you did. Yours looks very nice.
Don't
Also, why is Bunky so far? Oh, yeah, I haven't been doing anything.
I've been messing it up so many times. I have to undo it because we're trying to color coordinate it, and it's not working.
Stop
That's 'cause
color
it's your-
coordinating.
I want to color coordinate.
This is why I have no strands. KK's too busy talking, which is a first.
Well, I've already made it. I'm the only one who knows what's going on.
Well, I'm in one with Mom,
Ah.
but mine looks like a
Me
pine tree.
too.
Bunky's in one too. But
I
mine,
know what I'm
we
doing.
all know what we're doing, but mine looks like a pine tree.
Yes, but now I'm slow.
Mine looks like a pine tree.
Dave
y'all
has
don't know how-
subscribers now.
On here.
Now he has to do videos.
Yes,
No,
he does.
Mr. Dave. He knows Mr. Steven.
Uh-oh, I lost your sound.
Yeah.
Oh, you did? Hello? You should still be able to hear us. Hello? Is this working?
There you are.
Oh, that's weird.
And you're back.
Yeah, I'm starting to think it's connected to my headphones, which is, unfortunate.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
I'm the only one who can hear you.
You're the only one who can hear me?
I have the headphones. I mean, I could probably
Oh,
do it
no.
like that, but then Bunky wouldn't hear.
Oh, I'm so jealous.
Oh,
We're
hi, Miss
trying.
Lori. It's your voice.
I can put like a
My
top.
voice? Oh, well, hello. There you go.
Hear you. We need like a dual headphone splitter.
Perfect.
I did
Yeah,
it
it's
wrong
easier to
again.
talk to somebody when you can hear them, right?
Yes,
It is
definitely.
much easier to have a conversation when it's two-way.
Or else you're just talking to yourself.
Which you do a lot of.
Which I do a lot of.
Yep,
Yeah, I do a lot of that too. Dave thinks
It's
I'm a little
helpful at
bit
times.
weird.
Yeah.
So I saw your new cover, KK, and it was fantastic.
in
Your
my
song
thank
one?
you.
Your song at the Elton John one, that was fantastic.
That was
Thank you.
supreme. The piano parts, she was totally showing off.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Like,
Well, not
there's no
showing
way
off, but oh my gosh, yeah, that was off. That was awesome.
Right, it was so cool.
You know, Brad should be behind us all the time.
Leave Brad
How
alone.
not to do topics. Stay tuned, y'all. You see what Dave says, what his channel is going to be about? What not to do.
Oh, Mr. Dave.
I don't
That'd
know.
be a fun channel to make, actually. Just like, here's how you're gonna make videos that no one's gonna want to watch. Here's how to not get subscribers. Like, I'd watch
not
that.
get to subscribers.
I would watch that.
How to not
That
get
is a great idea.
really
And you would like get subscribers for the fact that you're not getting subscribers.
Right. And that would be actually
Right?
Okay, what am I doing? Probably not healthy the amount of times I ask, what am I doing?
I do that a lot, especially when I'm like looking for something.
So I need to go under here.
same here.
Nope, that's not
That
it.
looks really cool. Have you guys done other macrame? Because I've never done it, and I would love to learn more.
We've
almost
each done it
done.
we've each done it one other time.
I'm almost
But only
done.
these feathers. Oops.
I've only got a few
Oh, okay.
to add
Yeah, so
before
far
I'm
only
done.
these feathers, but
Okay. Because
Yeah.
that's just a simple line stitch, right? I know there's other
Strings to
Right,
add
like this
stitches
is
that
very
you can
cool.
do to
Like,
make really cool designs.
right. So this would be really cool to learn.
Think Bunky is making the most of it? Let me see yours, Bunky.
Can I have an earphone? While
Bunky,
wants
Mom wants to, or Miss Lori, sorry. Yeah, Mom wants to get into macrame. She got a bunch of stuff for it, like this, which is a macrame
Looks cool.
brush, I guess.
Hey,
And you
this
basically
looks
just like
cool.
brush out the ends to make it look a little finer at the ends, especially for when you're putting on the hip.
Okay. Very cool.
And then she also got this, which I
Aw,
can't, hey, which I can't get out of the box, but this is the thicker macrame string.
So
that's pretty
that's how you do Mike.
Oh, here. Dave just brought this in. This is one of his walking sticks.
Oh,
Ooh.
And he says this is how you do macrame.
no, this you don't use the brush.
Awesome.
Oh, that's
That's
cool.
so
I
cool.
don't know if
We
you
had
can
some
see
bracelets like
that.
that. We did some
Did
bracelets
you make
that
that
were
at
like
one
that.
point?
Yeah, and I wrapped my
Dave
entire
made that.
staff in that, and
That's
then
so
I had
cool.
bracelet. That is so cool, Mr. Dave.
Yeah, how did you do that? Right.
Mom did like the knitting braid thing for the bracelets,
Mm.
and then for it was mostly weaving for the thing around the staff. It was fun. I
You
could
know
have done
what?
that
I'm
all
gonna
day.
ask Mom if we can do
Yeah,
that.
Well, he
Steve-
needs to come on and teach us how to do that, doesn't he?
Yeah,
does.
yeah, that's a good idea.
Mr. Steven and Milk Honey Heritage Farms are talking about how this looks like a cat brush, and it really does. And it's probably like derived from the same thing, but you basically just like brush out the ends of the yarn.
Yeah, yeah.
Oops. Who has the? Oh, sorry, it's not macrame string. It's macrame. Okay, it's macrame string. But
Okay.
yeah, so it's just a thicker roll of string, and it's more durable,
And it can be
works,
brushed
Yeah.
out.
and it works really well with the brush. If you do
Gotcha.
it with yarn, it just kind of falls apart.
Yeah.
You brush the yarn to separate the fibers. I think that's the
Yeah,
gist of it.
that's how it works. But we can't do it with this yarn. I tried doing it with the
It was like
pine tree I
frizzy.
made, and it just got all frizzy, and static electricity was like everywhere. So don't do it with yarn. Just do it with the macrame string.
Could have made it into a circuit.
Yeah, if you brush yarn to separate the fibers, it just turns into
Like fuzz.
It just like
Fluff.
loses a bunch of its fluff.
Right.
It gets all.
Okay. I didn't feel anything but your sweaty fingers.
Hello, PSV Odyssey. Thank you for coming in.
Don't feel anything but your sweaty fingers.
hi PSV.
So
Yeah, because we were actually talking, Dave and I, earlier about what he could come on and teach us.
Yeah,
And
what?
I think that's paracord
yeah,
on there. Like I think that the idea is that you can untie it down here.
right.
Yeah,
If
and
you
then you
need
can
rope.
use it for anything. Yeah, that's what we did with the walking
Yeah.
staff.
I
It
see
would
those
be
at
so
Menards
cool
a
to
lot.
make.
Or at least yeah.
He could teach us how to make like paracord bracelets that you wear everywhere for emergencies.
Yeah.
And you just like always have it on, or like a necklace or a belt or something.
Bye,
Yeah,
Tamara.
for sure.
Ellen L. Homestead. Thank you for
Hi,
coming in.
Tamara. Have a
What
great night.
What are girls doing recharging? We're still working on this.
Oh, I think she's asking about these. Yep, we're plugged in. Charging.
Yeah, it takes a while, doesn't it? I've got like that much done so
Right,
far.
it does take a while.
Bunky's
Of course, it's
going
one of
really
those things you just sit and do, right?
Yeah, like this would
Yeah.
be cool to do in front of a movie, or like this is why I liked loom knitting for a while. Oh, I should do that one of these weeks.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you should teach us how to loom
We
knit.
should do loom knitting one of these weeks.
I want to make. I want a pair of gloves. Fingerless
That's
gloves.
ambitious. We're gonna start with
No.
hats.
I want a doll hat.
What a baby doll.
Like I
did it
got,
backwards
like
again.
I was really invested in loom knitting for a while before I think
Finals.
start of junior year.
In what knitting?
Loom knitting.
Loom.
So I'm gonna go get the loom 1 second.
Bye.
Oh, loom knitting. Okay.
Yeah, she made a lot of hats. She made a scarf for me that I wore in the winter around
Nice.
my face, and it helped me breathe easier in the
Yeah.
cold. And
That
she also
wasn't-
made
That wasn't with her loom. That was with her electric loom.
it's still a loom. And it's
This guy.
and she was gonna make me some gloves, but she never got around to it.
Yeah. So this is the machine loom, and basically you just crank it, and it's
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
but there's manual versions that I was obsessed with for a very long time, and you just like loop the
Yeah.
yarn all the way around, do that twice, and you just like push it over. It's like rubber band looms that like everyone had in second grade.
I made KK.
It's like that, but a little more sophisticated.
I
KK
made,
also
and
has-
then
I made KK.
so I was hold
Very
on.
cool.
So I was able to make a lot with that. Did the scarf, and then I was trying to make a sash, and then it just like sat in the room for like a few months unfinished, and then there's like so many holes in it, so I just took it off. So now I have a really huge chunk of half loomed yarn with a bunch of holes in it. It's really bad.
Shit. Does anybody have a completely pink strand? I need a completely pink strand.
Oh well, this one has like a
Completely
different
pink.
color.
Completely pink.
No, light pink. Light pink.
Oh.
Oh, this might work. Never mind.
Yeah, I don't think I do.
Sorry.
So I also made KK.
I have purple, not pink.
Miss Lawyer's talking. Hold on. Sorry, what?
Oh,
I
she's got
just said
purple.
I have purple, not pink.
Yeah, just mail it here. It should get here soon.
Maybe in
I'll
time
be
for
able
the
to
live.
borrow it.
Hello, Brums.
Hello, Rambling with the
Hey, Mr.
Brums.
Scott.
Thank you for coming in.
Go ahead, Bunk.
What? I made KK.
Oh, Scott, you should see your chives you sent me.
Right.
Go ahead,
Ooh,
Bunky.
you sent chives?
Last year he sent chive seeds, and I grew them, and they come back here.
Oh, that's awesome.
So they're like huge,
Bunky.
and I'm letting them flower this spring. So, and they're like huge.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard
I have
Bunky
to-
eats them outside. That's pretty
The
cool.
wild ones. She loves them
But
chives.
I made KK
Yeah.
a falling apart wrist thingy. So she had to put it at the back of this really high thing.
Shelf.
Yeah, Bunky started trying to do some luminating, but it didn't really work out. She was trying to make some gloves.
It wasn't
Holier
a
than
glove,
the-
it was for your wrist.
It's holier than the Pope's hat.
So stop, don't go there.
No.
So funny.
No.
You've got to run, keep crafting, love it. Well, thank you for coming, Milk and Honey Heritage Farms.
Have a good night. Not pink.
Good milk and
The many
honey.
times I tried with
Come back.
that wrist thingy,
Mm-hmm.
the first time it curled up into a ball while I was sleeping because I slept on
Oh
it.
no.
The second time it had a huge hole in it.
Oh no. Speak a
Then
little
the
louder.
third time.
So I think
it
she made
actually
that while I
worked.
was sick, right?
Yeah. And then this third time, it actually worked. At least that's what I thought. So when I gave it to KK,
It promptly fell apart.
In her hand.
Oh no.
Yeah, but she didn't like it was kind of flimsy because like she didn't use a tutorial. But
I did.
she has but it was a really good start. We have to try to look into doing
I
that a
learned
little
how to
more.
knot a very good knot.
Mm.
So because
I want to learn
it
how to do
required,
stuff like that.
and it required a special knot, so I had to watch a tutorial on that. That lady talked so much.
Oh,
Whoa.
wow.
Didn't think you had a problem with that.
I want to learn how to do stuff like that. Not like the whole knitting and looming and sewing kind of thing.
That's what I want to learn.
Almost done.
But I want to learn like
Brag.
different kinds of knots, like slip knots and anchor
slip knots are
knots.
very easy. Here,
Speaking of which, I was talking to my brother earlier. You guys have all met my
Yeah.
brother, right?
Yeah, Mr.
Yeah, we have.
Asking him if he would come on and teach us some stuff.
Ooh, that'd
Yeah?
be
So
cool.
he probably knows lots about knots and stuff. Hi, Gail.
That would
That'd be super cool.
He could teach us like how to do different knots.
Yeah, and survival stuff, right? He
Right,
does all
right.
kinds of outdoor survival stuff.
I was actually, and then I was just like, you know what? It would probably be a bad idea to have somebody come up here on a live stream and teach us how to start a fire. Like, you know what? Let's not do that.
Well, maybe if we were
Maybe.
maybe not on the kitchen table.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, we're just gonna rub these sticks together on our very
Oh
wood
my
table.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that. That's an amazing idea.
But
Do
we had
not try
talked
this at
about
home,
trying
kids.
to take some of our streams outside.
Yeah.
So
that'd be
maybe
super cool
we
to
do
do in
that
the summer.
sometime, and he can come on and show us some tricks.
Right, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would be really, really cool.
What?
Learning some tricks from Miss Laura's brother, whose name has momentarily slipped my mind.
Momentarily.
His channel name is Samson in the Wild.
Samson in the Wild.
Mr. Samson, that's what it was.
Samson in the Wild, and I'll go see if I can find him really quick.
Samson in the
He's a
Wild.
very cool channel.
It is a really cool channel. I looked at a few of his videos. They were pretty cool.
I keep calling. Every time I see the word salmon, I keep pronouncing it Solomon.
Yeah, and then so Bunky's outside Bunky's talking about how she wants to go fishing at a stream and catch
Solomon.
catch some Solomon.
Or, hey,
Who is this Solomon?
and-
Why is he in the creek?
Yeah, there's his
And then when Dad
channel.
says, hey,
Okay, thank you for dropping the link.
Yeah, thanks, Miss Laura.
And then when Dad
Yeah, he's been
Dad says,
been
hey.
crazy,
Okay.
crazy busy.
He's talking.
He was going to drop everything and come on tonight. When he was quite disappointed when I told him that no, we've already got plans for tonight, and it's not my night to host anyway. So I rarely get a Saturday night off, but we'll get something figured out sometime.
Yeah,
Mr. Simpson
that'd
wanted
be
to come
super
on
sweet.
tonight and sounded really sad when he found out. Bunky can't hear what Miss Lori is saying in the headphones.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Too far.
Too far.
Punk, you can't.
You've got yarn in your hair now.
We might have to like set up some headphone. I know we got a really fancy headphone splitter with individual volume controls because it'd be good for mixing, and I've never used it. We might need to pull that out.
Except your iPad doesn't have that, so we might have to use mine.
No, but it would be cool like if we go back because we're technically on there. We're gonna need to figure some things out.
Right.
A lot of things on it.
See, and this issue really stemmed from the fact that we habitually set up our streams on YouTube because that's just like the way we've always done it. And we don't have StreamYard Premium. So then like we end up trying to log in. It's like, oh wait, no, we can't because we didn't start it in StreamYard, and that's a problem. And it doesn't because like we only have to go through YouTube for our OBS streams because you just use a stream key and it's that easy. Even Restream is easier. But StreamYard wants you to pay for it, and we don't do that. So
what if we do Restream, and we can Restream on Miss Laura's channel too?
Yeah, that would work, but we can't get it to screen share.
So Miss Lori, how are the ticks up by you guys?
Ooh, KK got 2 on her in one day.
KK got 2 ticks on her in one day. One was in her shirt. Neither of them bit. One was in her shirt. The other was on her arm.
On my arm,
and Niffy, our new puppy, had 3
And then the new
ticks
puppy
on her.
had 3. I had one that bit in my scalp. And then... No.
I have not seen any ticks.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, you gotta be careful because I think it's supposed to be a big year for them.
Yeah, and there's
a new disease that they're carrying or something.
I forgot. It starts with a B. It's not Bartholomew. It's not Bartholomew.
What's a Bartholomew? Bartholomew?
No.
Lemieux?
Bartholomew?
No.
I don't know what the new virus is called.
It's not that.
It's not Bartholomew.
It starts with
Why do you keep putting an L at the end?
Because Bartholomew. It's a cat's name. Meal.
Meal?
Meal. You know, cat's meal.
No, it ends with MEW. There's no L.
Yes, but if you add an L, then it's like the cat. The cat
Cat's
sound.
mew?
Mule. It's like a baby cat. They mule. You know. Never mind.
But they do.
They do. Ha! She admitted.
They mule. Yeah.
So sad. It's a sad situation.
Come on, stop ruining it. I recorded that one too.
And you're getting more and more absurd. How's the weather?
Our weather has been absolutely beautiful. We had a few hot days. We got up to the 80s.
Nice.
But this week or the last few days, it's been high 70s.
Oh,
nice.
So yeah, just absolutely beautiful. Maybe a little early for it to be that beautiful, but
right.
I don't mind.
Yeah, I think it's awesome weather. But can you see that again?
It was pretty warm recently, and then it was really chilly out today.
Oh, sorry. So here's Bunky's. She's done, so I'm just gonna steal this and move on to the next step because mine's taking too long, and we're already at 10:50. So basically,
yeah, mine is not even halfway.
Right.
Halfway there yet.
Well, I think we can keep going if you want.
No, that's okay. Let's move on to the next step. I'd like to see.
Okay, I'll
I'd
be
like
right
to
back.
see what's going on there.
Hang on, Miss Lori, pause.
And didn't I hear that sweet Miss Bunky was going to be putting something out on her channel in the next day or two?
What did you say? Can you repeat that? That earphone fell off.
I said, didn't I hear that dear sweet Bunky was going to be popping something out on her channel?
Yes, Bunky Town will have something
I can't see you. Just take the towel off of your
about
face.
robins. Oh,
Yeah, Bunky's gonna be posting something soon about robins
okay. And stuff.
and stuff.
And my new intro that has a rockin'.
And her new intro that has a rockin' music. Why do you have a towel?
Because people can't see.
No one can even see the towel though. You're too far away. So you're good. And that is mine.
Okay, well, there's Bunky's. If people aren't subscribed to Bunky yet, get on over there and.
Yeah, Bunky's got an awesome channel.
All right,
She pumps
so
out some cool information.
over on YouTube, you should be able to see my hands and what's going on. Miss Lori, I can try to tilt the screen if you want.
No, I can see your hand.
So I'm just going to try to straighten it out like this. We want it to be as flat as humanly possible.
Just flatten it.
And then you want it to just go out in either direction like that.
Can I do the
And
brushing now?
we're not. There's no brush. And then you have. Where's your other? You have your big heart and your smaller one, and you're gonna use your bigger one and some fabric scissors to try to cut that. Where's the fabric scissors? We did these guys, and you just want to cut the fabric, the yarn as close as you can without hitting the spine or making it too short. And you're just going to cut it so that it looks like that bigger pattern template. Yeah, Bunk, if you could keep working on mine, that'd be great.
Oh, she got the yarn.
Well, first let me torture your cardboard.
No, don't do that.
Can I have that brush? It's all knotted now.
No, you don't need it. It's not going to work.
It'll just ruin
What's
it.
it for?
Maybe get a coat. Oh no, it won't
It's
work.
for the actual.
It's for
macrame.
actual macrame.
All right.
I haven't seen any mosquitoes here yet either, Gail.
Yeah,
Nice.
either. I've gotten like a couple bites, but not much.
No
Mosquitoes
Oh,
are the worst.
Miss Gail has some mosquitoes. That's not good. Sorry, I didn't mean to say nice to that. I was saying it's nice that Miss Lori hasn't seen mosquitoes yet. Not sorry.
It's happened again.
Yeah, not this year anyway.
Okay, Bunk, you need to stay away from the cube.
Of course, I'm not often outside in the evenings either.
That's true. So I cut about half. So I cut the first half, and you can see that it's like closer to the semicircle shape now, and it's just about lined up with the actual template.
Mm-hmm.
And so you're just going to do the same thing on the other side, so it's a little bit more of a leaf-wise. Reminders open. Okay, stay away from that. Sorry.
It felt like an internal organ was just ripped out of my ear.
Standing water. Oh. Alright, so then I'm just going to cut the other side, and yeah, you guys can see my hands. Not the second. This is not the same.
Just do KK's glue when you finish hers.
I don't want to finish hers.
No, just keep working on yours, because I have to use yours as a demonstration.
It's officially yours now.
Well, the one KK has was
So, like,
mine.
Cutting fabric is not my forte. Well, I mean, like, music is my forte, but like, this is as far as crafting goes, this is not my favorite thing to do.
So you get to brag
It's
about
not
the
straight.
nicer
Okay.
one. Yeah, you get to brag about having the nicest one.
You're doing a fabulous job.
No, thank you.
I'll get
I'm
all
trying to
the
think if anything else exciting is happening. I actually pushed back. I remember I was telling you guys that I was going to do my first sale
Yeah,
on the 28th.
yeah.
But I decided with Mom going in for surgery on the 29th, that probably wasn't the best idea. So
Yeah, might be better to kind of
put
like
that off until the week, probably the week after that anyway.
Just putting her
Right.
art show off. to a later week after.
Testing text with an emoji.
Testing text with an emoji.
You got to hit enter, Stephen. I'm telling you.
We can
And
see
there's
the
something
emoji.
I don't like about YouTube is like it takes your little colon and parentheses and turns it into an emoji. And I just like the little sideways smiley face. Like I don't like how it does that. Like I might be old fashioned that way, but I don't like it as much.
Can I borrow the keyboard real quick and the mouse?
Yeah.
I've always thought you were a little old fashioned, KK.
Out of the three of us, I think I am the most. Hey, Dad got it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, see, it did it.
Am I seeing on camera?
Sometimes when I type and include an emoji, only the emoji shows up when I hit enter. That's
Oh yeah, I meant you don't hit enter. You have to hit the space bar after you put in the emoji. You have to hit the space bar before you hit enter.
That's awesome.
Okay, then this should work.
That's what it is.
Trey's message.
And the space bar will set the emoji.
Oh, that's cool. And then it won't like delete everything else.
And then it won't delete everything else.
Nice.
So to not get the space bar to use the emoji, I typed a letter after the smiley face.
Oh, there you
Dad
go.
did the little P.
Yeah.
I gotta laugh.
Okay, Trey, come on. Finish your stuff.
I gotta invent some.
Back on topic. I cut both sides of this so that you can kind of see it's a little leafy feather shape. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take some good old hairspray and we're going to really kind of saturate it with the hairspray to make sure that it really stays in place so that when it's done, it's going to be all stiff and won't lose its position unless you mess with it, which is exactly what I did. So I'm just going to spray that. Do not aim the spray bottle in your eyes. Should be common sense, but
That's one of those things that needs to be said.
you know, is this working?
Yeah, it's working.
Hey, does this thing work?
Safety goggles for everyone.
Going
Yeah.
old school on the emojis. Cool.
This
Dad and I are putting a bunch of them.
Yep,
what's an
so am I.
OVO? Like
It's a little bird with a bee.
like I don't know. I keep looking at those. And like, what's a UWU and OVO? Like, what are you guys talking about?
Avo, uwu.
Right.
I got a simple one in there.
Aquanet.
What's Aquanet? Dad, or you put that one?
Hairspray.
I'll touch.
It was the hairspray back in the day.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not that.
This is Pantene. I almost said Pantone. I'm Miss Lake.
I'm Miss Lake.
I like.
We got a challenge in the chat. Who can put the best old school emoji?
Yeah, Miss Lake. Can you guys think of any old school emojis?
Any?
I mean, I'm sure you can make a face with that carrot.
This one?
Yeah, that. Not that. Just do it.
Yep, that's the one.
That's not it.
No, look.
It's like,
No, koala.
maybe I can do.
Don't you see the koala?
Oh, you used a period. Oh, that's. There you
Oh,
go.
that's a good one. How about?
Yeah, so now I'm just using a paper towel over the hairspray so that it dries a little quicker.
Decimals. There?
You could also just fan it if you wanted. So I have a paper plate, and I'm going to do that too. Just basically to help it stiffen up faster so that we can apply the glue. But you're getting close to the end once you're doing this. Go ahead and show.
Ooh, that one's a cute one.
That one is cute. Yay, glad you're feeling good. I'm starting to think there's not enough hairspray. Is it? It's kind of.
Yeah, no, this is not the kind of thing that I could occupy my time with. My fingers are getting like the need to wiggle.
Hit bunk. Don't keep doing that.
Maybe
That one's
Heather.
good,
I was about to ask who's Heather. Her name is Miss Lake.
Carlos has a cool little heart. That works.
Oh yeah, that's a cool one.
Dad's.
That would be great. Excuse me. Speaking of which, anybody who's out there listening, we are looking for people to come on and share their craftiness with us. And it doesn't have to be knitting and crocheting or needlepoint. You know, it can be anything. It can be to do with survival or to do with foraging or gardening or cooking.
Painting.
Come on up here and show us your specialty.
Yeah, we'd love to do that with you.
Yeah, it would be really fun.
And while we try to keep these at an hour, Bunky's the only fast macrame person.
And
So
I'm
this
not
is why I
doing-
sabotaged her stuff.
Sabotage?
But I still get all the brag though.
All the
I
brag.
think this is pretty good. I might just reapply one more time because the left side seems really flexible still. And you know, like Hairspray's entire point was like the 80s floofy hair and stuff that like
And then,
wasn't
like,
supposed to
Doesn't move and feels like straw because it's all wiry and what I do not like hairspray. It's just like it feels weird. I'm just like, why does my hair feel like solid?
So like that's why hairspray
Like
is a
solid
good thing for this
pasta.
because you're just making sure that it's not going to move at all, and then it goes from looking like that to this. So like it's a cool tool for it.
Yeah, I know. I just got used to calling you Miss Lake. I know your name. That's what your name is. I just forgot that your name wasn't Miss Lake.
Oh dear. Hairspray is liquid cement. Exactly. Like you could put a mailbox in place with this thing.
Okay, I'm having thoughts.
I don't care
No.
for hairspray, but I keep it on hand to remove
Ink.
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 Wait, it does that?
Awesome. No, but think about it. Hairspray. Mari. Afro.
No.
Never.
Okay, what about the spiky mohawks?
No.
Mari with a mohawk.
Yeah, Miss Gail, a paper craft would be awesome. Anything you can think of. I didn't know hairspray does that for ink. That's pretty cool. I think the biggest time I used hairspray was like 5th grade or something. And like, I know I used it a couple times because it was a basketball game and I had all these little cowlicks that wouldn't stay down. So like I used it then, and then other than that, it's really just like special occasions like piano recitals from when I was little and stuff. We don't use hairspray all that often. Okay, Bumpire, no.
You have to blot down the thing.
Yeah, I know. I'll do that in a minute.
Where's my other leaf?
Save many ties from pen marks. Huh.
Ah, interesting.
Hairspray and a lighter. Don't try at home.
Hey, Bubba News.
Okay, but Dad told me about this thing where he had the hairspray and a lighter, and he lit the lighter, and then he sprayed it with hairspray, and it was just like whoosh. And I'm not
It's
allowed
like
to
a
do
torch.
Inside the
It's a good
house.
emergency torch.
I'm not allowed to do
Yeah?
it inside the house, and I don't know if I should do it outside the house.
He said you have to have supervision. Don't this be a feather?
All right, and then so this one is pretty solid. Now I have my little template, and I'm just gonna put it on top like that. And the reason I wanted it smaller is so that you don't see it on the other side. So like if you look at this guy, you don't see the template, but it's still there on the back. And this is going to help it hold its shape and make sure it doesn't fall apart as you handle it, or you accidentally drop it, or you're smushing it around a little bit because you're not careful. None of those were overly specific. But it's going to look like that. And so what we're going to do with this is take a teeny weeny little bit of Elmer's glue and pour it onto a paper plate. Not now. Just a little bit, like that. Okay, that's a lot of it. See, do what I say, not what I do, because This is very much not a little bit. I actually learned how to say that phrase in Italian because Duolingo wanted me to do that, and I actually forgot what it was.
What?
Do as I say, not as I do. It was one of the translate the sentence, and I promptly forgot how to say it.
Do as I say, not as I do. I want that
No, I
T-shirt.
need that.
Do as I say, not as I do.
You can do it on the.
It's a very
So then
good
what you're going to do
t-shirt
is you're going to take an old paintbrush that you don't really need, dip it in the glue, and you're just going to paint the surface of the paper. And you don't need to mix it with water or anything because you're not painting. You just want it to act as, oh, it's on my finger. You just want it to act as actual glue. I feel like I'm at Applebee's and watching 3 TVs with 3 camera shots going. We look cool. Like the layout is very cool.
Maybe if I scooched it over a little bit, I would be able to merge the two bodies. Give me the mouse. There it is. This is where I'm going to move you for a brief moment.
Trey wants to goof around. That's why.
There.
I don't.
It looks whole now. It totally does.
Put it back to normal.
No. I like this setup. Hey, look, I have 4 arms. Oh man, this is awesome.
Yeah, Stephen, I'd be really scared to knock that over too. I got the lid back on as soon as possible, but that's a huge thing of glue. So this is kind of nice. It looks so pretty. I love the colors. Oh dear, it's on my pants.
It's just glue.
That looks awesome. So then you're gonna let
I didn't quite make it to the bottom, but I wanted to get something finished.
It looks awesome. Oh dear.
Why is it bending?
Because I messed up. So you're just gonna let that dry, and then once it's dry, you're gonna put glue on the back of your smaller template, and then you're just gonna smush it down on the back like that. And then you're just gonna kind of wait until that dries, and then in the meantime, you can peel off the tape.
What?
Like that. Probably a little more carefully than I'm doing. And then it's pretty much done.
They just got a different style.
This one looks a little more leafy and curved versus the one I did earlier that Mom helped me with, which is over here.
It looks very cool though.
So yeah, this looks really cool. So, Bunk, you're going to have to be careful with this because the template's still drying, but that's yours.
Look at me, I've got 4 arms.
Okay, you need to move that.
No!
Hi, Carson.
Leave it.
Hello, Carson.
Please leave it, please.
1954.
No, she's
Where is
taking
it?
Away.
Where is it?
It's nowhere. You can't touch it. You can't have it.
Where is it?
I don't know. It's not there. I hit it.
Trey?
No. It's called browser.
Thank you.
That would have taken you forever.
There
I
we
can hear the hairspray.
I can hear the hairspray.
I can see your forehead.
There we go.
I still have 4 hands.
We're cool like that.
Yeah. We're like the
It's funny how the colors are different in each camera too, eh?
right?
Right? Like the fancy
Well, the little
Logitech
bluer
camera is very warm versus the iPad, which is just like very blue.
No, the one on top is the iPad.
Yeah.
So it has more warm colors, and then the bottom one is kind of bluer.
Yeah.
I was looking at the behind.
Cool and warm. There might be some filters going on somewhere.
Maybe.
Or it could be that one of them adjusts to light automatically and is thinking that it's warm in the kitchen and so converting it to warm.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking the webcam is doing. It's kind of cool.
And TK, now you can finish macrame.
No. There's glue here. You need to just keep working on that.
Nope.
Then leave it.
Okay, I'm going to try and
Miss Lake's mom used to macrame all kinds of stuff. She used it a lot for hanging plants. I need to look into what they use for hanging plants because I actually don't know what that would look like.
I've looked at it a couple times. It's really cool. It's pretty.
I have one, a macrame hanger. I'll have to take a picture of it and send it to you.
That'd be cool.
My Mother's Day gift for my daughter was a seed holder. Spent 2 days setting it up. That's awesome.
That's sweet.
The little that's so cool.
Oh, my seed holder. Yeah.
Carson 1954 is painting his kitchen.
Ooh.
Nice.
That's
Hey,
awesome.
That's what you need to do.
Mom won't let me paint
Hi,
my
Hi,
kitchen.
Chef.
I'm glad she did that.
Hi, Miss Shift.
You know, Keith,
Hi, Mr. Carson.
Hey, I figured out a great earring. Trey has hooks.
No, like I would love to have that. Can we do this? Can we make tiny little macrame earrings for Trey?
Yeah, people do
Yeah,
that.
gimme.
Oh, it's cute, Miss Lori.
Miss Lori's is so cool looking. I love that.
I love the
Macrame
color.
owl.
Especially with the lime green showing through.
I actually kind of like it. It gives it cool highlights.
That looks so cool.
Okay, stop playing with my earring.
You gotta take it
That
out.
was fun.
Yeah, our shirts do look like they're different colors, and like it's evidently the same shirt, but like it's interesting that the cameras are working the way they are. Unless it's a huge conspiracy and we've been hiding the fact that we have two separate bodies this entire time.
Yeah. Yeah, this is the bottom one is my body dub who's actually doing all of this macrame because I don't know what I'm doing.
We have body double.
Yeah. Oh no, Dad's panicking about the painting situation. Don't let Mom hear you.
Yeah. All right, so that worked out pretty well.
Funny.
I have so much to do still.
I know what you mean. I have so much to do, I don't know where to start.
Right. Our last day of school is June 2nd, so we're going to be pretty much racing that entire day. And then it's like freedom at last, junior year's over and everything. And then the next day we have to get up at 6 in the morning because I have an SAT.
No.
It's like Saturday morning at 8. It's so not fair.
Freedom.
No,
Crush.
that's awful.
It's just like I'm going to be up till midnight trying to figure out all my assignments and trying to get everything reset I can. And then I have to get up early.
No.
But thankfully after that, it's like I've wrapped up this school year.
Freedom at last. We survived. Nailed it. I mean, if we
Yay.
actually do complete all of our courses.
Well, I'm sure you'll make it.
There.
I'm sure you'll do
Master-
fine.
Oh,
Oh
Well,
my
thank
gosh.
you.
Funky made a macrame earring out of my old hoops that I can't wear because they're not silver. Here, come here.
Cover her face. She can't be in it.
There, come closer.
Mom wants to make a huge
Okay.
wall hanging thing.
There. Don't
That's
move.
cool.
And that's what Bunky did.
I look like an Indian.
No, you don't.
No, don't you see
You
it?
look gorgeous.
It's like goo.
No,
Cute.
don't touch it.
That's very cool. So, Trey, for context, Trey's the only one here with pierced ears. But
Coward.
Bunky wants them really bad, and I'm scared of needles.
Dad said
So,
that he will buy me.
Dad said he's gonna do it with a needle and a thread and a piece of ice.
that's horrible. No.
No, he's gonna buy one of the little
He's
the
gonna buy
staple
one.
thing.
All you need, piece of ice and a needle,
It.
No.
thread on it.
Oh.
No.
Follicles in my ears.
How many? Cause like I think the ones up here are kind of cool.
They're
Right.
painful, I think. There's less nerve.
It's cartilage.
So, you got any summer plans?
Oh, yes, yes, yes.
I'm asking Miss Lori. Yeah, you already told us.
What was my summer?
Swimming.
Well, I have a
fishing.
reunion to go to in July,
Oh, cool.
Fishing.
so I'll be driving across BC again.
Nice. Yeah.
Yeah,
That'd be awesome.
Dave.
You go
Dave
camping
is
in
not
the
coming
truck
with
again?
me.
Is this you?
Dave is not coming. He's
So maybe
staying
you-
home again. To take
So
care-
maybe you could give Mr.
Are you
Dave
going with Miss Lori, or is she staying too?
Miss Mima.
Miss Mima, I'm sorry.
No, yeah, Meemaw's staying with Dave. That's why Dave's staying home, is to take care of Meemaw.
Aw.
So you should give either Mima or Mr. Dave a camera to record the Mima Mr. Dave interactions and how life goes at Lori's world minus the Lori.
They should. They
They
both
should.
have cameras. If only I could get them to use them.
But you should just have it like posted as a video, Lori's World minus Lori. And
There
see
you
how it
go.
goes.
Someone needs
I'm
to
sure
finish
it's
their
pretty
macaroni.
crazy. What I need is cameras all over the house that I can remotely
Yeah,
activate.
like those cameras that they have for babies.
Baby monitor.
Yeah.
Those.
Yeah, they are.
Baby
Or, like,
cams.
security
I'll set them
cams.
up everywhere.
For Dave and Miss Mima.
Put a few in the fridge.
No. Put a few in the
Yeah.
Oh,
fridge.
yeah, everywhere.
Everywhere.
Uh-oh.
Except for the
Dave is
bathroom.
still here and he's saying no.
No.
Darn it, I forgot he was here.
I
Put his
did
foot down.
too. He's just like, nope.
And
Stephen A. tried
No, we
extra
won't do
spears
that.
a few times.
That.
It didn't hurt at all? That's interesting. Stephen A. never had his heel, but Miss Gail has. That's how her dad pierced her ears. That's cool.
We can see your face.
So I think we're probably gonna wrap it up for the live. It's already 11:17.
Oh, dear.
Faster.
I mean, we can end the live. I think that's
It's like an hour from midnight, and we should probably get some,
stuff done.
school.
Oh no,
Yeah, and
Miss
sleep is
Rose
good
at-
too.
Miss Rose was without a car this weekend.
No. The piercings never hurt. He just wanted.
They just never
he
wanted
just
to heal.
Never
That's
wanted
a
to
bummer.
heal. It was always a bummer. Aw.
That's not good.
And mine barely hurt at all. It was just like a little.
She says it barely hurt at all, but she was very overdramatic as a 12-year-old. So she's like,
11.
ow. Ow.
No, I was not.
And then afterwards, she's like, you know how mom said it wouldn't hurt at all? It did. And then now I'm scared of it because she was overdramatic as a 12-year-old.
Okay, so here's what it was. I just thought it was the coolest thing in the world, and that I was the only one who had earrings, and I kind of didn't want KK to get her ears pierced. Because like I had been asking to have my ears pierced since I was like 5-ish.
5-ish, yeah.
And Dad only let me get them when I was on my 11th birthday. I got my first earrings, and I had to leave them in for I think 2 months,
Wow.
and they were my birthstone. And
She takes them out and she promptly loses them.
I did lose those too.
one of them was
I ended up I really like studs, but I can't wear them because they always come off in my hair or in my hoods or in my bed.
And she
So
has
I just
thick
have to
hair,
wear.
so it's like
right.
always an issue.
And so I've lost so many earrings like that. So I just wear hoops now.
I thought we should send in it maybe why that crashes, and then when you're done, bring it back to your hoop.
Yeah, I can probably wear like studs occasionally. I'm just worried about losing them again because I got those really cute cat studs.
Okay, watch this.
But we're gonna wrap up for the live tonight. So thank you guys for coming. Carson, 1954, Stephen A, Shift Kicker, Gale Southern Living, Lake Fairy Files. Trying to see who else is a recent commenter. Mr. Dave,
Dave.
Bubba News, Rose Young.
Miss
Thank you guys
Shift.
for coming.
Bye.
We really appreciate it, and we will see you tomorrow at
7 in the morning.
7 in the morning her time. But what is that our time?
10:13.
10:30 a.m. Eastern, and then 9 p.m. Eastern the next evening. Good night, Carlos, Rose Young, Stephen A. I already went through the list. Sorry,
Bye.
but good night.
Have a great night.
Oh, and don't forget to come see us learn to line dance next week at Miss Laurie's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's been intimidating.
This should be fun.
We'll see.
Yep.
It's gonna be so much fun.